On September 11, 2001, Air Force One played a critical role as a mobile command center when the United States faced its worst terror attack. After the first attacks on the World Trade Center, President George W. Bush was quickly evacuated from a school event in Florida and taken aboard Air Force One. The plane took off immediately without a clear destination, flying at top speed and altitude to avoid potential threats. The Secret Service and military were unsure if Air Force One itself could be a target, so they opted to keep it in the air as a precaution. It became a secure hub for communication, allowing President Bush to hold calls with key officials and deliver a televised address to the nation. During the crisis, the plane flew to several undisclosed locations, including Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana and Offutt Air Force Base in Nebraska, where critical meetings were held. This moment highlighted the unique capability of Air Force One to function as a mobile White House, maintaining secure communication lines and ensuring the President's safety in times of national emergency. When the President of the United States takes to the skies, it's not just a flight. It's a moving fortress, a command center, and a symbol of power, all rolled into one. In this video, we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of Air Force One, explore what makes it unique, how it's scheduled, and the special features that set it apart from any other aircraft. We shall also debate if it is worth spending $200,000 of taxpayers' money to keep this beast in the air per hour. What is Air Force One? Air Force One is the call sign used for any US Air Force aircraft carrying the President of the United States. The current aircraft in use are two specially modified Boeing 747-200B jets designated as Victor Charlie 25 Alpha. These planes are not just transport, they are the ultimate blend of technology, security, and comfort. Did you know the planes are painted in the iconic blue, white, and gold livery, a design created by the legendary Raymond Loewy in the 1960s, giving it a sleek, instantly recognizable appearance? Who operates Air Force One? Air Force One is operated by the United States Air Force's 89th Airlift Wing, based at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. Only the most elite pilots are chosen to fly the President, and they undergo rigorous training to ensure they are prepared for any scenario. Pilots and crew of Air Force One are selected from the top 1% of Air Force personnel. They undergo a stringent background check and extensive training in flying the VC-25A. Scheduling a presidential flight is a complex operation. It involves coordination between the White House Military Office, Secret Service, and Federal Aviation Administration (FAA). Unlike commercial flights, Air Force One's schedule is kept highly confidential for security reasons. The FAA clears the airspace before Air Force One takes off, ensuring a safe and direct route. Did you know when Air Force One is in the air, all air traffic is rerouted? It gets priority landing and takeoff at any airport, meaning even the busiest airports come to a halt until the President's plane is safely on the ground. Special features of Air Force One. Air Force One is equipped like no other aircraft. It has 4,000 square feet of interior space spreading across 3 levels. Here's what makes it truly special. Communication hub. The plane is equipped with secure communication systems, including satellite links and encrypted phone lines, allowing the President to conduct business anywhere in the world. Medical facilities. It features a miniature hospital with an operating table, and there's always a doctor on board. In fact, the plane carries a supply of the President's blood type for emergencies. Defense system. Air Force One is protected by electronic countermeasures that can jam enemy radar and communications. It also has flares to deter heat-seeking missiles. The plane can refuel mid-air, allowing it to stay in the sky indefinitely during emergencies. Security is paramount on Air Force One. Before every flight, the Secret Service conducts a thorough sweep of the aircraft, and security measures are heightened at every stop. The plane is always accompanied by a fleet of military aircraft, including fighter jets when necessary. Did you know Air Force One is never left unattended? Even when parked, it's under 24/7 surveillance by armed guards and high tech monitoring systems. The cost of flying Air Force One. Air Force One costs a staggering $200,000 per hour to operate. That's nearly $3.5 million for a typical 17-hour international trip. With every flight, millions of taxpayer dollars are spent, raising the question, is this level of luxury and security really necessary, or could this money be better used elsewhere, like funding public services? The future of Air Force One. The current Air Force One fleet is expected to be replaced by two new Boeing 747 aircraft in the coming years. These new jets, called VC-25B, will feature even more advanced technology, improve fuel efficiency, and enhance security systems. The new Air Force One is rumored to have a missile defense system, state-of-the-art communication facilities, and even more luxurious interiors. Air Force One isn't just an aircraft, it's a symbol of American power, resilience, and leadership. It represents the ability to govern and lead, no matter where in the world the president is. If you found this behind the scenes look at the Air Force One fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the incredible world of aviation and beyond. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next video where we uncover more secrets of the skies. See you in the next one.